Welcome to Aurora, the incubator of World 2.0. My name's Jay Skell, and we've been expecting you. You've been invited here to innovate, to invent, and to create. But we're also asking you to do the most important thing with your lives that you can do. Here, away from the rest of the world, we will build the tools to lead the planet into the future. A completely sustainable economy, a blossoming environment, safe homes, security for your family, and a community where innovation is celebrated. The generations that come after us may forget all about us, but they will thrive because of the work we do here. Thank you for joining Skeltech and Aurora. Together, we are building tomorrow.
Mic check, mic check.
No.
Mic check, can you hear me? Mic check, mic check. Hey, is my AC in the background too loud?
God damn it.
Is my TV too loud? Can you hear that in the background? Yeah, my AC is... It got some frost on the blades. Now it's making that noise, so I gotta turn it off every like 2 seconds. Stealth? What stealth? I should probably actually be being cautious. I think there's a person to my right. Yeah. Is my pistol silenced? I can't tell. No, it isn't. Probably go for a stealth kill, though. Aw, snap. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. That spotting is way better than in the first game. Fuck, where'd the other dude go?
You're dead! You son of a bitch!
Oh, there he is. Carry? Carry what? Oh. Yeah, let me, Oh, nope, nope. Don't carry, don't carry. Ditch him. Nope, gotta get used to the controls. Nope. Alright. I need to get used to the controls. There's a significant level of difference between this one and the other one, which or the previous one, which I like. It's good. It's a good difference. It's just I have to get used to it. Like the spotting is much more better. It's much better. Okay, R3 to take down an enemy. Okay, I think I want to go for the other people instead. Oh, and the footstep noise is much more noticeable and realistic. This is definitely worth playing with good speakers or headset. Oh, no, fuck.
Damn! We got a survivor! Take him out!
What?
Move! I got him!
Oh, whoops, R3, not L3, damn it. Oh, shit, they're right there. Okay, let's...
Shit.
Oh, wow, you run too much and you get exhausted. Ooh, oh, oh, fuck, come on, come on. Come on, lady.
Damn it.
Alright, lose him in the clouds. Okay, auto peek. Alright, please. Let's see what options there are here. Complete activities to unlock your first class. Gear level 1. Nada. Pistol. Edit and gunsmith. Alright, that's somewhat the same. I like this gunsmith thing, interface though. It's much better than the old one. I think this is a pretty good advancement since the old one. Like, Ghost Recon 1 and 2 were pretty similar, but 2 is, just a little bit better because it's farther into the gen. Uh, Advanced Warfighter was then the next big jump. I think there's one more after Advanced Warfighter that I can't remember it, but it was pretty similar to Advanced Warfighter. And then Ghost Recon Wildlands, that's the word. Wildlands was a significant increase from Advanced Warfighter, and now this one, it's close enough to Wildlands that it keeps all the great stuff from Wildlands, from what I've noticed so far, but has a decent amount of improvements. Let's see. Okay, so these are upgrades that maybe you can craft. Passive bonuses, that's cool. Here's the parts. Oh, good. Suppressor. Let's definitely throw that on. Oh, rail cover. And then a flashlight? Is that? Nope, triple laser. And single laser. And rail cover. So, rail cover. Paint. Alright. Cool. There's a decent amount already unlocked, but some you have to unlock after. Did you see Angry Cop's video on the ACU camo pattern? Even though Coyote Brown isn't, or Coyote Tan isn't appropriate for... Wait, is this... You can do the barrel, which is inside the... That's cool. Yeah, right? Like, so I've looked at the, research and stuff about, like, why they chose the pattern and what they're trying to deal with it and whatnot, and some of it makes sense. In the, like, the logic, the idea behind it makes sense about having a pattern that will still be camo, but will, not cover. What's it cover? And it'll make it harder for digital systems to see you, and that makes sense. But right now, our current combat environment, we're not facing people with, there we go. Yeah, cover and concealment. The concealment from digital systems, and that makes sense. But our current combat environment isn't. We're not up against people with tech like that. If we go back to having issues with, larger powers and whatnot, then, you know what? I'm gonna go with how I used to go, which is black for main. Or no, I have coyote for main, and then black for accessories, or the detailing. So it matches the equipment that I have that Dr. Dismembered got me started with. Hooked me up with that good stuff. Oh, scope, but there is none. Oh, cool. So if I wanted a tutorial, I can hit right on the directional pad. Ranger boots. Sergeant Ranger Dorito. Show pins. Oh, like pinned stuff, not like pins. Oh, didn't want to do that yet. Oh, long press. Okay, I see. So the bar under means long press. Unlike that guy that I was showing you the other day playing that one game who got $100 subs and donations and couldn't even figure out how to exit a menu when it had a huge X mark, just like everything in Windows and Mac uses. Okay, so you can still do your hair after the fact. Let's see, do I like the pompadour? The pompadour is what my old character had. I think I'm going to stick with the ponytail because that's what matches my current hair most. Short. Oh, ponytail's over there because I already have it equipped. That Sith Lord look. From the makers of blackface, whiteface. For the makers of whiteface, blackface. As I get demonetized for racial insensitivity. Left arm tattoo. Okay, I haven't unlocked any yet. But, oh, if we can still see the preview, there's ones that look pretty dope. The eagle, it's similar to the one I used to have. Oh, Deadwood, that's pretty cool, and it's unlocked. I'll take that. But let's see what others there are. American Eagle. A lot of these are similar to the old one, but with, you know, better detail. The graphics, the graphics they're good. They're not like a significant leap from Wildlands, but I mean, Wildlands had great graphics to begin with. But I do notice a difference, and they are better. Especially the hair and some of the stuff that's supposed to be glossy versus not glossy. Ooh, I like that one. I like that top part. I might get something like that as filler between my other sleeve stuff. Oh, there's a whole bunch I've unlocked here. Cosmic Order. Start with that one. Fury's tattoo, that's pretty cool. Morning. Nomad. You gotta always nomad. I really hope Bowman's in here in some way. My girl Bowman. It's pretty dope, but I think I'm gonna stick with Cosmic Order. What do you think, Dismembered? Oh, okay, so I want to test how much latency there is between what I'm doing and when you see it. When I say the word time, when you hear it, can you type in the time that it is when you receive it? So, 3, 2, 1, time. Yeah, bandana. Three, two, one, time. Okay, so less than a minute. That's good. I hope they have El Jefe, the cigar. Three, two, one, time. About 30 seconds. That looks pretty cool. Though in these games I do opt for nada, minimalist. Though I swear by these gloves, so definitely using those. Okay. Let's start with a cry. For any people who's watching this after fact, sorry. But, you know, gotta do a checkout. I am playing this, well, it's 3:26 now, but, it probably releases in terms of Pacific time, so I am playing this early access. Mainly for my friends who are big Ghost Recon fans. What do you think, King? Which pants? We got the Bozu Wolf one knee pad style with that. Okay, that doesn't look. Number 2, the Cry G3, this one. Alright. Let's see what they have. Those. So these are the Cry G3 Combat. One thing I love that Wildland did, and now this one, is they have real brands with real stuff. Are these add-on pads, or are they sewn into the pants? That'd be cool to have Molly sewn onto your pants. I actually did that with a shirt and a jacket, making on the back of a jacket, making a backpack while I was working at a defense contractor. Ironically, at that defense contractor, I was not at the time doing mechanical engineering. I was in computer sciences. Molly Panda with Molly armor pads. Okay. Nope. These are the colors. Unlike Wildlands, you can't change the color after the fact. Oh, here's a full view. She's got a long torso. Long girl is long. One long girl. You know, King, I'd go with the G3s and I like them, but I just like these Sentinels now that I'm zoomed out. It gives off a kind of, you know, homebrew Iron Man feel. Okay, so that's everything for it. The headband. Dismembered, you'd definitely rock that headband good. The backwards hat is my style, but I don't like the color. So we're not gonna go with that. Let's see. Headsets. I only got the one. But we'll put it in. Backpack. Whoa, that was one unit of a backpack. Jiggle effects, man. Those jiggle physics. That backpack can twerk. Somewhere in America, Miley Cyrus is twerking. Twerk, Miley, 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 twerk. Again, with the minimalist, gotta... You know, they do the balaclava much better than in Wildlands. The texturing is there, the fabric, the fitting, it's much better done in my opinion. Going for minimalist, but also trying to do some equipment that I'd rock myself. I'm gonna have to see if there's a 511 store near me. Let's see what this jacket's like in real life. Hoodie, okay. Wow, that's one shiny hoodie. Satin and silk. That soft fleet? I've never heard of that. Oh, this one. The shirt? Yeah, that is dope. I'm sure it's a real thing too. Like, we'll get one. Navy SEAL brand. Okay. Just standard black tee, alright. We'll stick with the... It's not very covert or tactical. I wouldn't put it past them that, in this, wearing a shirt like this would actually make you more visible. Oh, whoops. What did I... Oh, I accidentally did the tutorial. Let's just fly through that. Oh, that's not what I meant to. I meant to zoom out and then do that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah! Patches. What did I say? As a pause, right? I'm a pause with a Kel. When I had to get my transfusions, I have to go get it from a blood bank in Baltimore, all the way out in Murderland in Bodymore. Go with a pause, since I am a pause. No NVGs. See, oh, knives. So, as cool as these, like the curved blade one, I forgot what they're called, the claw-looking ones. As cool as they are, but they're effective. But from what I've seen and whatnot, they're very specific in their motion, and I think a straight blade is much more multi-purpose and useful utility-wise, where you can do a slashing and a jabbing whatnot with a straight knife just as much as you can with a curved one, but the curved one, or I mean the curved one can't do stabbing and whatnot. It's slashing, while a normal knife can do thrusts and slashes. Oh, it's got a little dangly. That's kind of annoying that right stick is rotate, but unless you do it exactly horizontal, you also scroll up and down a bit. I mean, I guess I could do that, select it, and then rotate it from there. This is a cool combination of a curve and a straight. I think this is one of the unlocks, or the pre-order bonuses. So that's accessories, figures. Oh, so if I want to, this is like a preset skin one. Hey, this looks like, not this one. Fix it. He looks like the guy I used to do fugitive recovery with. Rosebud. These are pretty dope looking. Nomad, of course. And then fix it. So that's everything there. Okay, what are these? Oh, emotes. Okay, I only have the one emote, so I thought that said hail, and then when she did the actual motion, I was like, I think that's racist, but halt, and then that makes much more sense. On the double, so that's cool. These, you could actually use these while playing with someone if they didn't have comms. Actually, I'm gonna... Oh, can I not remove them? Okay. I'm just gonna mirror them. Oh, wait, is that... Okay, so these are... Oh, oops, forgot this one. Okay, so the statistics, just there's that page and the other one too. This is the store. And settings. Guide mode. What's guide mode? Is the traditional game experience. Oh, guided mode is... Markers are always displayed and you do not have to search where to find your... Oh, exploration mode. That sounds fun. When we play together, we should do exploration mode. I think it'd be a little too difficult me doing solo. And when I play solo, at least the first playthrough, I like to play on you know, like a medium difficulty, so I can also enjoy the story. But on subsequent playthroughs, and when we have the whole squad, when I can rely on you guys and we can rely on each other, we should definitely go to the most hardcore mode. Because, I mean, even the difficult modes on this were not as difficult as original Ghost Recon, where 1-2 hits, you're down, you lose a mag when you reload. And it's funny that they had to make two additional modes, and then Ghost mode, just to come back to what was normal mode in the original Ghost Recons. I need to link my club so I can get... Alright, sorry about that, guys. Just had to claim my stuff from club. Level playing field disabled, okay. Unique challenge, yup. Play with some character. This same, okay. Okay, so Ghost War mode is pretty cool. We'll have to enable that when we all squad up. And then this is the matchmaking and whatnot. Okay. So those are the edges, so it seems like there's probably some more terrain out to the side here. That'll be interesting. There's a extra island here. So that'll be interesting. I'm just in this little corner, and I've only explored this little bit. Oh, that's nice that you can zoom in this far. R3 for focus, place beacon, show geographical info. Oh, okay. Dismembered, can you see the screen again now? I just want to make sure that the video caught up with the thing. Investigate the crash sites. Alright. Okay, so the objective board is... I like the way this is laid out. It's... reminiscent of Wildlands. Alright. We're back to this. Oh, I forgot to look at this inventory here. Bandage, infinite bandages. I'm sure that's gonna go away once the tutorial section's done. And then these are the slots that you can equip them in. Skin override. Can it tell me what that does? I don't get it. With and without a plate carrier? Oh, I guess this might be my skin, and then this is like the equipment that you get during the mission. If you have mission specific things, I guess? I'm not sure. Oh, unload weight. That's good to know. Alright. This third person bit's throwing me off a bit. Okay, so I've vanished. Now while I'm... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, there we go. So while I'm vanished, let me take out this guy. This is still gonna take some getting used to. need to turn up the sensitivity. Because attack map, that just brings you straight to the attack map. Nope, not guided one. Put this back. So that's like division. Toggle aiming mode? What's that mean? Apply the aiming mode to all your weapons or individually? Oh, I see. No, we'll do all weapons. Reset camera side for leaving cover. To the default side when leaving cover based on the last. No, we'll keep that switching. Parachuting camera when parachuting the camera recenters if you move. I guess I'll just have to test that out. Photo mode. Enable, disable mode by pressing out. Photo mode. Okay, so that's like Wildlands. PV2 region. See the preferred matchmaking. The actual matchmaking region may differ. Colorblind. No. Preset size. Small. Change the HUD depending on screen type. I mean, what's currently working is good for me, but let's test this out. Oh, I see. Okay, nope, we'll go back to... preset display. Show, hide, or customize all the... Oh, extreme. Okay, yeah. Well, we should do that. Alright, so that's light. Is the only difference that bit on the map? Just remember, do you see any differences? Other than just that little area for the map? Yeah, I like how it explains what a crosshair is. The widget is displayed according to the game's context. The widget is always displayed on the screen. The widget will never be displayed. No, stamina. Never. The widget is always displayed on the screen. Let's have it as always, just until I get used to it. We'll try out dynamic, see how that goes. Class technique. Show or hide the class technique. Okay, so it's that thing on the side. You know what? Let's put these all on dynamic. If I realize that I need them always, I'll do that. Oh, okay, there we go. Normal. Detection gauge, dynamic, never dynamic. you know, I'm gonna put this on heavy and large because there's a lot of times in Wildlands where, because something was too bright or the wrong color, you couldn't see or distinguish well enough. So we're gonna leave that. Allies, leave it to never, just keep killing Pack Katari's dudes. Hey, you know, we kept killing those Pack Katari rebel clown shoot Fs. And you know what? In the end, they betrayed us, so, I mean, we knew from the get-go that we should be killing them. You know what? That heavy is a bit too much. Let's go with light. And then if we put these at heavy, then we'll be able to distinguish allied even better. Teammates dynamic. But no, we'll go to medium with this too. I feel like it could end up obscuring stuff, so we're gonna put these back to normal, and normal, medium, and light. Actually, you know what? It doesn't. No, yeah, that does make a difference. Normal light, normal light, normal light. Objectives. Light. These are all binary. Map settlement background. I'll probably end up making these as small as they can go while still being visible, but once I actually see what's going on. Oh, yeah. Okay, almost done with this. Sorry, guys. You know, it's worth, I always say it's worth going through the menu because you never know what you'll find or what you'll miss or what you'll realize could have been helpful all along. Oh, this is text chat. Whatever, we don't, I mean, who uses text? Jeez. Oh, you know what else? I forgot to turn on my hair triggers, so let's do that. Definitely increase my pistol rate of fire. Cursor friction. Adjust the friction of the cursor. Hover on the... Oh, let's turn... Oh, yeah. No. We're turning that off. Much better. Cursor vibration force. Oh, that's weird. It's like firing a LMG in a game when all you're doing is doing the menu. No, having a fast scroll will be useful. that's gonna make... Yeah, that's definitely a lot better. I'm glad I found that. Swap cursor and scroll. Ew, no. Basic sensitivity. Okay, here we go. This is what I want. Let's start with 75. Actually, let's put this down to 60. Advanced sensitivity. Look acceleration. Nope, I like linear. First person. 60, 60 acceleration. Oh, is that sensitivity? That's acceleration. Okay. Sensitivity and acceleration. Sensitivity and acceleration. Sniper scopes. Third person weapons. Snipers will keep low. Vibration, vibration intensity. Ooh, let's make it high. Left stick dead zone. Right stick. Yep, none is good. Oh, no aim assist. How you can't play a Ghost Recon game and have aim assist. That goes against the principle. Just remembered, if you're... Am I keeping you up? It's 4 a.m., dude. You know, because I want to hear people, I'm gonna do -10 on everything. 15 on that one. So that way voices in general are louder. And if I want everything louder, I can just turn up the actual volume. Night mode. Between loud and quiet zones. Nope. Everyone can hear what I'm playing. Chat sound notification. No. Language. English. 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 Subtitles. 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 Size. Background. Background. And Name. Speaker Name. Text to speech in chat. I don't think any of this matters. Like, who would type on a console for this type of stuff? You know? Auto run. I mean, in most games I'd take that, but no. Auto throttle. Again, most games I would, but in a tactical, you don't want that. You don't want to accidentally have that make you dodge out of cover or something. Okay. Yes, much better. That little waddle run. Oh shit. Oh, I gotta calibrate my surround sound again. Let's take a look. Let's see if I can get this open without getting caught. I'm glad I did that for a hat.
This island is the future.
It sounds like they're right next to me, but I don't see them. Oh, there they are.
I don't know what they expect us to find out here. Those helos are trashed. Nothing walks away from something like
So they said in Wildlands it was pretty much just sight, but now sound is a factor.
Government-trained guerrilla assassin drops out of a tree and garrots us both. If anyone survived that crash, they must be in real bad shape.
Try and get in closer.
You know, I always wanted to be a ghost.
Take them.
Good thing I'm not, or you'd be scraping me out of this swamp too.
I mean, the real ghost thing to do would be not to kill them, but
Searching through dead bodies.
I want to kill them.
Survive. Shit's gonna give me nightmares.
Stay sharp. Anything can happen, even someone surviving that slaughter. We got a live one! They're attacking! I got him!
That was weird. Didn't go back into cover quick enough. I gotta get used to having pistol crosshairs. Okay, so you can
We'll find you!
shoot like that. Oh, I got new skills. So let's see how those are. No. Objectives. Loadout. Is this where I do this? Oh, here we go. Skills, duh. I'm probably gonna do a mix of sharpshooter and medic, but let's see what we have. Medkit, faster revive, carry bodies faster, can self-revive, okay. Sharpshooter, sensor launcher, longer breath control, bonus with sniper rifles and DMR. Cloaking spray, bonus stealth. So you know what? Panther and field medic is probably what I'll do. Bye, dismembered. Definitely gonna need that one soon. Yeah, I'll do that one second. Do this first, second, third, and fourth. We'll go counterclockwise. Hold R1. Oh, R1. Hand deployed device heals injuries and gain extra health. Okay. So this is probably a quicker version of bandages. And this is like a little bonus. Okay. I like that it takes time. Like, we all get used to how quick things happen in Call of Duty and whatnot. But that's not... Come on, crouch. There we go. I wish there was binoculars like in the other one.
Who are these guys?
How's the best way to get close in? Let's go into the bunker. It's R3 to melee, so let's remember that going into here. Now that I know that sound is a factor, you know, it makes you much more paranoid about it. So, what I should have looked at is if wearing the plates and such will actually give me more armor or not. But if you can dismantle it, maybe it's... I don't know, because dismantle could go both ways. I mean, in the appearance stuff... Appearance, right? Yeah, here we go. These are just cosmetic, but the other ones aren't. Well, okay, well, let's see. If I take this off here, and then go back to here, so it is still there. Do this so I can see what I accurately look like. Oh, I didn't notice glasses. So I don't know. It doesn't say anything about stats and whatnot. And conversely, maybe I don't see how gloves would make a difference. I mean, I could see how they would, but I don't see them actually doing that. Same thing with pants and whatnot. So I think this is just... I think this is cosmetic. This is just a quicker way to access the same menu. And my style is minimalism, minimalist slash stuff that I do have, but I mean I do have a plate carrier that is similar to this, and wow, I've got hiccups, fantastic. But we're gonna stick with that. Now, what do I have here? Oh, got a new pistol. Let's see. What's that third stat then? Rate of fire? Maybe? Is there... Loadout tutorial. Let's take a look, see if that... Or it could, you know, not give me my loadout tutorial. Oh, there we go. Your equipment loadout. Gear level. My actual equipment. Loadout equip your gear here. And then equip your offensive. So, like, seeing it in that loadout thing makes me think that there is stuff. You know what? I'm just gonna Google it. Pardon me, guys, while I use my phone to figure this out. Ghost Recon, Breakpoint, weapon stats, icon meanings. Okay, let's see. Handling. If I blah blah blah, they are accuracy, handling, range, mobility, and recoil. Interesting. Okay. Holding down T. Blah blah blah. Reading through these, and there's some descriptions about what they are. They're pretty self-explanatory. But higher accuracy you have, the more likely the weapon is going to hit where it says it's going to hit. You know, the whole accuracy versus precision thing. Handling, after you fired the first shot, how much is your weapon going to sway from its original target? So I imagine beyond recoil, this is where your crosshairs move. Yeah, LMGs and sniper rifles are kind of the worst. Range, how far can you fire its bullet without it becoming compromised? Or, quote, how far can your weapon fire its bullet without it become compromised? Question mark. Typically, weapon with incredible... No, just kidding, I'm not going to do that, and I have hiccups that are painful. Typically, weapons with incredible accuracy are going to have a decent range, too. Okay. Mobility. How difficult is the weapon going to be to carry and make your character's life harder to move around? That's interesting. The lower mobility score your weapon has on its stats, the heftier it is to carry around. Okay, redundant. These people should have a little bit better editing and, you know, writing, but you're going to notice it because your character is going to move around with it, running back and forth. Yeah, okay, let's get to some actual information here. If you want your character to remain fast and agile, you'll want a higher mobility weapon. Okay, come on, really? That's all it said for mobility. Nothing about what it actually does. Does lower mobility mean that the fatigue is going to hit and take effect quicker? Is my stamina bar going to go down quicker? Recoil, much like handling, after you fired a shot, the weapon is going to move around, and this is going to sway from its original target. The more recoil your weapon has, the harder it is to remain on target while you continue firing. The handling makes it a bit better to stay on point. So maybe the other one then, handling, isn't where the crosshairs move. It's just the spread of the bullets, for lack of better terms. While what I just say, recoil is how much your crosshairs move. I don't know. We'll see. I can't imagine they're too effectively different. They might have minute but, you know, perceivable differences, but I don't see it a moment where I'll be able to test each individually until I find more specialized weapons. Okay. We're learning together, and this is why it's good to do these videos. I got a Discord message from Solomnik. Why I want to do this video with early access. For the people who don't, this will at least give them a little bit of a tutorial about what's going on. I'm not trying to do a playthrough or a guide yet, or kind of a guide, but letting them get a taste, see the options. They can see the options without having to actually go through it themselves.
It's like this place was abandoned.
So does that mean I'm in cover compared to something else? But I don't get why here, where I'm completely out of cover.
We have to sweep this whole area to call it clear.
Keep searching.
We got 1 and 2 there, 1 and 2 here. So how can I take...
Those wrecks are sick. You see them blow? Come to my island, man. Nothing could have survived that shit.
I think maybe we should be 100% sure before making
So
any
these
blanket
people are
statements
facing
like that.
away.
Even one of those guys lived
Those
through
are
that.
away.
We're gonna have a serious situation on our hands.
Oh, why am I saying this? It doesn't seem like I have to combat them at all.
This place out here, they won't last long. This place is huge.
Let's take a look at my tac map real quick. Okay, so it looks like I'm headed towards some over there, but... Cold Works, Experimental Airship Base, okay. So I think that's just location. Okay, cool, you can unpin it from right there. We'll scout out, see what these guys are. We can just... I mean, really, why? Just completely avoid this, go along this path, and hit it up from here. You can probably even go for a nice jog while doing it. Now let's see how the climbing is compared to Wildlands. The climbing in Wildlands was definitely something interesting. I mean, I do want to get eyes on them. It's good to know where they are, even if I'm not going to engage them. So let's go ahead and do some spotting here. Because for all I know, opening or going to that objective is going to alert them for some odd reason. Division, the other goes Recon. I bet I'm going to have like a 6 times optic on a assault rifle and like a 14 or 20 on a DMR. My friend, your new stepdad, always gets upset when I gave him my old PlayStation 4, and I let him play my Division with my account, and he was getting upset that I had the strongest optic, a sniper optic, on an assault rifle.
Stormcloud 1-1, this is Weaver, come in, over. This is Weaver, come in, over.
Anything?
Ugats. Contact!
Turn that down.
Check fire!
I have people sleeping in the other room.
Walker.
Sorry, Weaver.
Walker. What the hell are you doing?
Sorry, I made a personal Discord today, or a Discord server for me, my personal one. Let's see what this tutorial has to say. I'm part of four, one for a company, 2 for gaming, and another one that North American Wargaming. I'm not sure why I'm part of this, or who invited me, or what it even is, but I don't know, maybe it's some cool people or something. But one of the main focuses about dangerous and very dangerous enemies have a marker over their head. Okay. Enemy level. Equip new weapons and gear to increase your gear level and overall power. So anyways, one of the main things about my personal one is my friends and I, we have a very strong community and relationships with each other about, you know, dealing with our just crap that happens. You know, it seems like nowadays a lot of the prevalence of depression and mental health issues seems to be very high as we go forward, and it makes sense. There's some troubling things going on, and people are more aware of stuff and whatnot. But I and a bunch of my friends, we all have depression and anxiety and whatnot, and we're in some challenging mode, hard mode here with what's going on. And so we rely on each other. It's nice to have that. And so I just wanted to make a Discord where we could focus on that. I can merge all my friends from Facebook and from gaming and all that. Equip new weapons and gear to increase. Oh, I read that already. Okay, so did I pick up a gun or something to actually do that? Oh, right. So this has longer range. So accuracy and mobility or handling are lower. Range is better. Mobility not so much. And or is the last one's mobility? What was the other one? Whatever. Point is, this gun is not worth equipping unless do I have parts for it that I could? I mean, always suppressor. Never not a suppressor in a Ghost Recon game. It's that simple. There's no reason to not have a suppressor. And when you get to the point, when you get the right perks and whatnot, you'll still do the same damage, just the bullet velocity will be lower. In Wildlands, a suppressor reduces your muzzle velocity by half. So it usually takes twice as long for the bullet to reach the person, but damage and whatnot stays the same, especially if you have the perk. In this one, I don't know. I'm sure they have something like that, but unless you know you're not going to be heard, there's never a reason to not have a suppressor. And this is still just our rail cover. There's some upgrades. Yup. Yup. So this is the passives. Those are new. Complete all upgrades, or well, a newer aspect. Damn it, I didn't read it. Maybe I can try that again. A newer aspect, anyways. Complete all upgrades to reach the next mark and gain a new weapon passive. Okay. Collect the upgrades ingredients by dismantling unused weapons. So I guess the way you acquire weapons in this is different than in Wildlands. I remember in Wildlands the first thing I did was get those Gucci sniper rifles. Not a fan of how it moves you up one. Or not moves you up, brings your cursor back up. But I mean, it makes more logical sense UI wise, I guess. So, well, not using that now, but it'll be there. I didn't pay attention. Could I? No, that's weird. Oh, huh. My right thumbstick was stuck. Okay, so you cannot change the color. Just dismantle and whatnot. Ooh, there's people here. So this is what I mean about using the settings and whatnot. So now that I see this, I know I can turn those down. Where were those? I think they were these? Yeah. Loot we can put back to normal. We saw those. Put these back to light. But I still want them. It's just those were larger than they needed to be. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay, I ended up on what I wanted anyways. I'm getting hungry. I mean, all I had today was some nachos from 7-Eleven. So I think I should leave these larger, but oh well. We'll see if I don't start missing them. Oh, why didn't I realize this is a mini-map altogether size? So when I'm playing with my group, I'm gonna put all these to the most difficult. But right now, while I'm just testing out and playing by myself, I'm gonna leave them on a more normal difficulty. I probably should leave that larger so I can see the status of my teammates, but oh well. So, yeah, so like that looks good. The backgrounds are a bit more than I feel like I'd need, but interesting, so you can't move while aiming down sights. So identifying them affected that shade that I was seeing. That's gotta be a person down there. Yeah, I see him moving. So I'd have to deal with... I'm not sure what direction they're looking. And I feel like there's someone right below me. Watch, I'm gonna keep scooching forward. I'm gonna fall down and get spotted or something. Well, I'm actually surprised there's no one right below me. But I mean... Oh, I missed an objective. Let's take a look at what I missed. I feel stupid. Okay. I don't want to get into a gunfight. That's a lot of people there. I'm gonna backtrack or go the wrong way. I'm gonna go northeast, go into the water, see if that stealths me in any useful way. And maybe I can swim down the river. That'd be cool. Let's see what falling is like. Okay. Okay, so you can't... How long can I stealth swim here? Darn it. That was stupid of me. Okay. And it takes some time to recover from it. Now can I, like, fast swim? gonna go. If I get spotted, I'm gonna stealth and then head back. Okay, so you can't aim while doing that. Ah, shit. Well, maybe if I draw them this way, that means I can then get out of dodge. So let me see how prone camo would work there. Okay, so you can't at all. So I want to say when I'm hidden is when it goes dark like this. It's kind of annoying because that means if I'm stealthed, it's that much harder for me to deal with people. Trying some concealment and cover while I check out the map. Okay, so I'm facing the right direction. They're over there, so they've moved. I could backtrack all the way, which, I mean, I have a pistol and that's it. Otherwise, I mean, I'll take out the 4. I need to be aggressive for a little bit. I need to get some kills. Because I'm assuming... Well, I don't know. I mean, XP could be completely objective based. Because, I mean, a game about stealth can't rely on kills for XP. And if you get XP for any kills, that would defeat the purpose. That would completely make stealth not worth it. So now I'm gonna go here. Hopefully use this for cover. So I'd like those other things to be always in the UI and the bottom left stuff. Anything in that bottom left, I'd like to be always. So we're gonna go over to the settings and do that. Interface. The crosshair I feel like should be a dynamic thing. There's sometimes that it might be important that it turns off. Having the mission there will be important, will be useful. Not important, but it's just useful. It's convenient. You don't have to turn on the attack map all the time and whatnot. And, I mean, my TV is pretty big. I can... Oh! Another one of my friends joined my personal server. Personal Discord. It's important that it turns off sometimes. It'd be good to see that stamina. Weapon items display always. Class technique always. Oh, right. So I'm on a large TV. I can afford for these to be small. Speaking about the word afford, I was trying to think of the word afford when I was talking to my therapist about some medications I take and how those medications have a bad reputation of people abusing them, and I was essentially trying to say that I can't afford to abuse them because it's so important that when I use them that they work and that I have them. I can't afford to abuse them. I don't have that wiggle room. And now that I'm looking at this, I realize it's hard for me to tell the difference between where it's 3 and where it's 2, so I think I need to turn up the brightness or change the HDR levels. So let's take a look at that 2 controller video. This is, so I can't do that. Let's go to HDR. Bring this up to 150. Put this at, I mean, what would be a half here? Oh, wow, that's a high number. So I'm gonna say 150 would be the half. I mean, we just chop off a 0 there, so that'd be 750 or 75. Oh, going 50 is gonna be so annoying. You know, not gonna gamble that one. And you know what? It is a bit more noticeable now. But I mean, gameplay is the most important part, so we'll see how that goes. The glare's pretty bright, so we'll see about that. Actually, you know what? Let me see what it looks like on YouTube's. And that will give me an accurate comparison. Now let's look at the glare. Just waiting for the delay there. It's a 9-second delay between what I do and when you guys see it. And you know, it's pretty good. Things are washed out a bit, so I need to get things to be a bit more actually, you know what, the vividness is probably when the power went out a bit recently, and it probably changed my TV settings away from what it should be. So I apologize while I take care of my TV settings. Aqua auto dimming. I don't want that. Blacklight level, backlight level, automatic light sensor, don't want that. Backlight, 100. Auto dimming, no. Minimum backlight, doesn't let me set that. Automatic light, and back to automatic light sensor. So HDR. So you'd think Vivid would make the colors pop more, but they don't. They actually wash out stuff. And the ice melting from my AC is making a dripping noise, and normally that wouldn't get to me, but right now it is that kind of like cartoonish trope, like dripping water making you have to pee. automatically adjust contrast according to video content to improve detail. Yeah, but it then how do I explain it? It makes the video less pure from what it should be. Without it, the contrast is just a little too low, but you know what the solution to that is? Uh-oh, why is my overscan on and I can't turn it off either? And my HDI dynamic range is auto and I can't change that. But when you know, you turn something off and you realize the contrast isn't enough, then you know the solution then is just go into the actual contrast and do it there. So we bring it up to 60 from its normal 50 and it's fixed. Bring up the brightness to 62, 60 also. And then the color's still a bit washed out, so let's see if changing the color value makes a difference. Makes things pop. Okay, so yeah, we'll bring that up to 60 also. And that should be good for now. I apologize. Thank you for bearing with me. I know it's a mistake, and it took me a bit to learn this, but a mistake that newer streamers or inexperienced streamers might make is to just play the game without talking. There's times to talk and there's times to not talk. I'm not doing much on screen, so I'm doing more talking. But now we're getting into combat, so I'm gonna be quiet. Oh, well, okay. That's not worth having on always. Sometimes... Oh, good to know that it keeps going while I'm in the menus. Sometimes they're not quite explicit with what the things mean. So there's a bunch of things that were overlapping on the screen. Well, not overlapping, but they were not necessary. It looked like there's a red dot there.
How the hell are we supposed to find anyone in this?
Some of the controls are a bit
My buddy
clumsy,
told me they're
but
testing some new stuff out here. Stuff that'll just like blow your mind. We got hostiles in the area! Hit the hole!
I'm doing so bad right now. I could not aim for squad. Oh, that looks so much worse on camera too. I mean, for a while, at least the last 3 months or so, I've been playing more typical FPS that have a, you know, Call of Duty type response rate and whatnot. So I just feel a bit clumsy. I'm getting hungry. I have a fudge ton of candy though. Alright, so where am I? All the way back here. Oh no. Oh, okay, here. My mini-map isn't showing. I must have accidentally made that dynamic. So it must reset all the people I had spotted earlier. So fall damage is much more realistic, or not realistic, much more appropriately scaled. See if he notices me.
This place. They're out here, they won't last long.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of broken shit here. I wonder what they're using it for.
Who the hell is this?
Oh geez, they're all looking right at me.
This is some scary shit, man. I ain't never seen wrecks like this. No one's walking away.
Maybe. But we gotta make sure. Fred Sargent insisted we bring someone back alive. That woman's good as shit.
Oh nice, you can climb more.
Oh, those choppers got wasted. No one could live through that. Hey, these guys didn't come here for a vacation. They're killers.
Okay, so those arrows do say which way they're facing for the most part. Bye! I mean, I wanted to get into a gunfight, but I mean, I guess I could. I have 130 rounds. But I'd have to engage them from over here.
Just keep a lookout. We gotta make sure they're all dead. This is a big place. Anyone could have hit themselves somewhere.
I think I know how I'm gonna do it then. I have to engage them from over here. It's the people over there to my south don't Can I take cover on a tree? Yes, I can.
I don't know why we're looking for survivors. Nothing.
But this is what I mean by it's clumsy.
You say that, then some spry asshole pops out of the mud and slits your throat. And I'm not gonna help you.
Like, I want to look over my other shoulder. There we go.
God, this place is a shithole. And they never get through here.
What type of machines do they build here? They must be huge.
I feel like it's auto-snapping. It is a bit.
Those rats are sick. To my island, man. Nothing could have survived that shit.
Maybe. But we gotta make sure. Herzog insisted we bring someone back alive.
Okay, well, it seems you do get XP for kills. Yeah, executed that pretty well. It's so clumsy and whatnot, but better than the last times. Okay, so these are the guys I had seen last time.
This place. If they're out here, they won't last long.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of
only
broken
two.
shit here. I wonder what they're using it for.
They're looking at each other again, so take out him.
This is some scary shit, man. I've never seen rats like this. No one's walking away.
Okay, so I did that on purpose. Let's see how long it takes to regen. Okay. So if I was running and gunning, I could throw this med into where I'm going to be. Kill him, go in, take it, use it. It means I'll be healed by the end of that conflict. Of course they're moving while I do this.
I don't know why we're looking for survivors. Nothing could have survived that shit.
Maybe. But we gotta make sure. Herzog insisted we bring someone back alive.
Perfect.
That woman scares the shit out of me.
So I think last time they heard me when I got that close.
We don't have enough people to search an area this big.
I heard they were using this area to test something. Something big.
There's one time me and my friend Green we were playing Wildlands and we're trying to take this giant FOB. It's the biggest FOB in the game, and we're scouting and whatnot. We spent 3 in-game days waiting, stealthing, sneaking, looking, memorizing patterns, all that.
I ain't never seen wrecks like this. No one's walking away.
Just keep a lookout. We gotta make sure they're all dead. This is a big place. Anyone could have hit themselves somewhere.
Oh, those choppers got wasted. No one could live through that.
Hey, these guys didn't come here for a vacation. They're killers.
Shit!
Survivor!
That took longer than I would have liked it to. So I heal much more than I expected to. Or it heals me much more than I expected it to heal me. mean, I'm kind of cheesing it now by, you know, ABS and seeing if somebody pops up. But I think it's completely fair to do it early in the game while I'm still getting used to stuff. I thought I had my thing set to look at the irons. Let me prone out. Where was that setting though? Was it in my weapons? Crap, where was it? Oh, I didn't realize, or I didn't pay attention that there's a vehicle bit here. Definitely want to turn this up so when I'm driving. I mean, it's probably low for a reason. You gotta invert the plane controls. It's the rules. Watch, I'm gonna end up just hitting reset to default on all this stuff later. Oh, it was in the first one the whole time. Alright. PvP matchmaking region auto detect. There we go. Again, it's a bit clumsy for my tastes.
This is the testing ground I heard about. What the hell are they testing?
closer than I should be. There's the last buddy. So, since killing people does give me XP,
Don't be so sure. Those weren't tourists on those birds. Only types that sign up for this kind of mission are the kinds of people who might just survive a shitstorm like ours. And be creeping around here with pop caps and asses.
Those choppers burned in hard. There's no way anybody survived that crash.
Poor bastards never stood a chance against our defenses.
yeah, see, those other guys are closer than I'd like.
I don't see anything walking away from these wrecks. They're all definitely dead.
Don't ever count anyone out. Look for blood trails. If anyone's alive, they may have crawled into the bush.
Slow and quiet. Oh wow, he's right there.
God, this place is a shithole. They never get through here.
Man, if I told you what they were up to out here, you wouldn't believe me.
I'm stuck against a rock. Come on, come on. Crawl, girl, crawl. Crawl.
I'll be goddamn
Crawl.
amazed if we find anyone alive after that. What a mess.
It's always wonderful having surround sound with games like this. It helps a lot. Oh, shit. Thank God for those audio cues. Twizzler? What are they called? Twizzlers mini twists sour are delicious. I highly recommend them. Okay. Question is, how do they see me though?
Mayday, Mayday. This is Ghost Lead. Does anyone read?
555, Ghost Lead.
Who is this?
A friend. I got the radio from a ghost.
This ghost still breathing?
Ghost Lead, you can chase the White Rabbit.
Or run with the Red Queen? Give me a sit rep.
I can wait. Your man's getting medical treatment. Follow the trail behind the ancient ruins. Your destination is in the mountains between two waterfalls.
Understood. Ghost Lead out.
A loot box there that I would like to get. I like that it stays active while I'm in the map. Put some pressure on you and such. I'm very tempted to pistol snipe them, but that would just notify way too many of them. Oh, thank God. Come on. There we go. Nope. You know what? It's probably easiest if I just do it like this. Oh, when did I get this? I'm vehemently against using shotguns in any games. Mostly because I don't like how they work. But in certain games, this one being one of them, they work pretty well. In a way that they should. They're not OP, they're not some ridiculous, messed up coding. But the other thing is, they almost never have silencers. Oh, cool, some sights off the bat. Good medium range sight, toggle, change dot, okay, panoramic. So I'm assuming the comp doesn't have any type of magnification. I mean, it shouldn't. So there's no reason to not use a panoramic, especially on a shotgun. What kind of cantilevering magic BS is that? Oh, it's exploded view for that bit. Okay, that just seemed silly for a minute. Whoops, did I look at the last one? No, I didn't. Under barrel. I don't have anything, but good to know. Amazing AFG. Highly recommended. These are nice, but much better because you can use as a stop. It's just nice. Blanked out there for a second. Less shots, shorter reload time. Okay. I was gonna say, why would they make a shorter one an upgrade? But I like that. That's a shorter reload time. I mean, it's kind of subjective. It's not. I reload faster with a larger one. A game where stealth is so important. I mean, unless I fire from so far away they don't hear me to begin with, which I'm gonna test out. But I mean, I can just toggle it from ADS. The red dots say toggle to switch. I'd like if it told the magnification level. I mean, if it was like the comp 4 and whatnot, you can tell. But it's not. It just says dual power. So, and in this case too, dual power just means the magnified and the not. So it's not even dual power in the way it normally mean, where it's the single scope is dual power, and then I don't know, would they look better with black as the main and then Coyote Tan as the accessory? I think that's going to be the case this time around. So with my equipment, I do the opposite. The Coyote is the base color, and black is the detailing and accessory. Is it just me, or is it not selecting it? Oh, it is. Okay, I'm stupid. I apologize. You know, it is black main, tan secondary. I mean, the beginning of a game is always slow like this. You're figuring stuff out, getting the hang of things. And now that I know this, whenever I get weapons, it'll be, you know, blop, blip, bloop, blop, and got the colors set. I mean, honestly, I don't even want the shotgun, but I'm sure there's gonna be times where I need it. Now, does it make me more accurate when I'm prone? Okay. Now let me GTFO and see if doing it from far enough means they won't even hear me. I hope it tells distance so that, oh, but then I just run into another group, so let's do it from this side. I don't think this is far enough they'd still hear me. So what I consider for sniping, especially in video games, is my close range is what most people think as very long range. I'm mixing pixels essentially, matching pixels essentially at the distances I normally do. I have to find a rock to climb up on. Distance 173 meters. That's still not quite far enough. But okay, I see. And I'm assuming it just holds my breath automatically. Ooh. Oh, there's one more. Got a little nervous there. White knuckled it. Do I hear drones or something? Oh, a train! Huh! I totally would have got hit by that. I didn't realize that's what was going on there. Oh, okay, so that's just objective. For whatever reason, it's yellow. So is there anything else to see here? And what, I picked up frags here for some reason? So I guess when you take certain types of damage, it'll be an injury like that? I'm not sure, but I'll see. A vehicle? Tell me those don't look suspicious. Oh, cool. Okay, so I charged up my thing, and now the healing drone is. Oh, how did I not even realize he was there? Let me cross that before I die. So there's... Okay, so what are... Is there something I missed here? Oh, here it is. So, like, that's what I mean. Like, it's kind of hard to notice. So, I am going to turn that one up now. What do I have? Got medium and size. Let's go up to large. I mean, the enemies and stuff, those were good. Those are all fine and dandy. Kind of on the smaller side. You know what? They were on the smaller side. Let me put them to normal. The shading, though, was fine. Allies, ditto. I mean, I guess I could say if I don't see it, that's working on assumptions. You don't want to work on assumptions. I mean, I always like things to be as small as possible because then your theoretical information density is the highest it can be. But, whatever. Whatever, ever, 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 ever. Well, see, the thing is with that's high up near the sky. And also, it's important to be able to see what's going on with your buddies. These will be in different things. We'll have different things going on. So, flying, whatever it might be. And now we just truck it. It'd be cool if I can hijack the train. Oh, cool. When you're in water, you, like, waddle. I think it said climb. Hold on, let's see on the screen. Nope, went right too quick. You know, I think I'm gonna do... Yeah. Because then if I need to, I can get out and get into the turret. Oh, I forgot my hair triggers are on, so I can't go full speed. Because I'm porting it. Nope, back up. I need to change the speed at which this moves. vehicles. Tech, if you're watching this after the fact, this game's pretty freaking great. Okay, much better. Actually, let me try this again. Can I get into the turret from... Okay, so that's like the game. And then I'm assuming that I can... Yep, okay. So I was right. Come on. Stop sissy-footing around. Sorry, sissy is an insulting derogatory term. Stop wimping around. I keep hitting circle thinking it's get out, but... That wasn't luck, that was skill. Come on, you gotta admit it. As I stand on train tracks, I'm definitely gonna get ran over with. Now see if I hit now, it's luck. That's just sloppy shooting on my part. Okay, so I think he's back into range of this. Now, if Dismembered was here, he could... totally throw a grenade that far. And always put the silencer back. So it says the trail starts behind the ancient ruins. So what is this blinking? Probably means this is the objective or so, like something that I need to do. A body maybe? What are these question marks along my thing also? I mean, theoretically, can't I just drive it? Let me drive it and see how far I get. Also, I probably damaged this a bit. I mean, at that also, I should probably disable it. So let's move my vehicle so it doesn't get hit. I hate how it says handbrake / drift. Like, nothing about drifting is tactical. Like, I'm sorry, but it isn't. Drifting isn't even that fast or performance, like, or evasive or anything. Drifting isn't efficient. That's the best way of putting it. Okay, so you can't change from front to back like that either. So she said a trail starts behind the thing. So I'm assuming it's these trails on these marks here. But at that, like these dirt trails, I could go kill all those people. But I'm trying to get here, so... Okay, so there's this trail that goes like this through here, which is what I was just doing, or kinda-ish over there. So backtrack or head right, and then whatever trail I see, I want to follow. I kind of want to scout out this vehicle over here. Also, I feel like these mushrooms or something. They are. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so that's getting back in the vehicle. Just seeing if you can hunt birds. Maybe that gets you food or something. Let me get these. So I wonder what the others are, and or how it would make them noticeable, distinguishable, how to notice them, see them, know that it's a resource to be collected, etc., etc., etc. Sorry, that was racist. These wild animal noises are pretty dope. Oh. Okay, so there's a boar, so let me... Maybe they're tapirs. I had some fact about a tapir, but I don't remember it. Okay, so they're just killed for killed. Oh well. PETA's not a thing in these games, so... SOL. Am I just gonna leg it at this point? Oh, shit. Do not want to head that way. And I do want to head back to my vehicle. Okay, so the circles are points. The ones with the yellow is the objective. It's not that I'm an idiot and couldn't distinguish that. It's that I didn't see that there was a color difference. So let's see what's going on here. Park so I can get out quick. Like this game I like in third person. Most times I don't like third person at all, but it's pretty nice in this one. Definitely like those boots better. So the old Vietnam style Ranger boots aren't actually good for you. They're, you know, you'd think because they're used for the military, they're, you know, good and well trained, but there's almost nothing good about them. At the time they were, but now there's absolutely no reason to use them. You can either get leather or synthetic, and they both have their pros and cons and whatnot, but I wonder. A tactic we use a lot is to go under buildings and stuff. So the other thing I wonder is if I go in crouched, will I then get out crouched? Alright, be right back guys. I need a vial break. And I'm back, but I decided I'm going to eat, and I shall resume this stream later. I wonder if I can keep it... Well, let me see how I exit out first. I might as well test it now to see where I'd come back. Probably one of the objectives as a checkpoint. But I wonder, will it show my menu and stuff? Or will it stop and cut out? Or it could freeze for a second. Nope, doesn't show it.